Folks, the Friends reunion happened last night, and David Schwimmer has aged. The reunion featured a bunch of celebrity cameos where celebrities would just rave about their love of the series. One celebrity who seemed kind of out of place was activist Malala Yousafzai. So if you're wondering why she's been so quiet about social justice issues, it's because she's been binging Friends, like all of us.
Oh, she's such a Rachel.
More like, how you doing? I don't get this reference.
A woman in Italy was accidentally administered 6 times the amount of a COVID-19 vaccine. Well, that's the problem with Italy. The portions are huge.
Researchers have concluded that the Moderna vaccine can be safely injected into children as young as 12. In response, U.S. Congressman Matt Gaetz has legally changed his name to the Moderna vaccine.
Amy Cooper, the Central Park Karen who was fired from her job last year after calling the police on an innocent black man, is now suing her former employer for making her look like a racist. Also making her look like a racist, calling the police on an innocent black man.
This week, Amazon purchased MGM Studios, which owns the rights to the James Bond franchise. So in the next James Bond film, the villain is going to torture Bond by making him work in an Amazon factory.
A recent study finds overworking can lead to death, which is why none of us bothered to write a punchline for this joke.
Turns out Asian Pacific Islanders make up only 6% of roles in Hollywood films, experts say. And at least half of these roles were played by Emma Stone.
And the other half, of course, went to Scarlett Johansson.
BTS's new single, Butter, became the fastest video to reach 10 million views on YouTube. Meanwhile, I'm newly single because I eat too much butter. Too much butter.
Joe Rogan recently made the claim that soon white men won't be allowed to talk at all because of wokeness, adding he's already not allowed to read because of brain damage.
Ellen DeGeneres announced she's ending her show. Instead, Ellen will spend her time abusing people privately at home.
A painting of a bear by Leonardo da Vinci recently sold at auction for $16 million. Meanwhile, there's still no bids on my painting of a bear fucking Leonardo DiCaprio Revenant style.
It hasn't gone yet, Korri? Wow. The NRA tweeted, "Mama didn't raise no victim" on Mother's Day this month, just hours after a deadly shooting in Colorado. But since it happened in America, you can safely assume any tweet happened hours after a deadly shooting.
Local humble hottie Timothée Chalamet will play a young Willy Wonka in an upcoming film. So now the green M&M lady isn't the only candy person I'm attracted to. She is the third.
Lil Nas X had a wardrobe malfunction on Saturday Night Live this weekend. Yes, the crotch of his pants ripped, and viewers at home nearly saw his big Nos D.
I love that. A new study finds that MDMA may be effective in treating PTSD. Now, if I can just find a dealer to sell me some PTSD.
Scientists recently somehow made the discovery that mammals can breathe through their anus in an emergency. But remember, if the plane is going down, breathe into your own anus before breathing into the anuses of other passengers.
A new study finds that consuming any amount of alcohol will cause brain damage. But how can that be true? My brain could.
DJ Khaled announced he'll be releasing a meditation app. Great! Another one?
People who eat pussy will continue to use Headspace.
Scientists say that sperm counts have dropped by 50% in the Western world because of our modern lifestyles, leading to what some are calling a spermageddon. But whenever I call something a spermageddon, nobody responds to my e-bites.
A 28-year-old woman attempted to blend in with students of a Miami high school in the hopes of getting more Instagram followers. And if the story of an adult pretending to be a teen and going back to high school sounds like a movie plot, Kevin Spacey wants you to know he's available for the lead role.
A new study finds vegetarians are healthier than meat eaters, even if the vegetarians smoke and drink. However, they are still invited to fewer parties.
What if they don't eat pussy? Asked DJ Khaled.
Prince William and Kate Middleton have launched a YouTube channel. Not to be outdone, Queen Elizabeth will be showing her royal boobies on OnlyFans. And meanwhile, Prince Andrew has been asked to leave Snapchat forever.
A recent study finds that men who wear clothing with logos on them are more likely to cheat. And a study I've conducted found that men who wear loose sweatpants on the subway are more likely to masturbate while looking at you.
Chicago recently released 1,000 feral cats into their streets in an attempt to curb their rat infestation problem, hoping that the cats would eat the rats. Unfortunately, when they needed something bigger to then eat the cats, DJ Khaled said, sorry, I can't help. I don't eat pussy.